Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Derek Rusher, and I'm part of the chamber team. And this is obviously one of our favorite things to do. And I kind of sound like a broken record. We have all kinds of ribbon cuttings all the time. And it's awesome to see the investments that our businesses and organizations continue to make in our community. I heard Chief Wah say just yesterday about Kearney's kind of the unicorn of policing. But I think we've got a lot of unicorns in the Kearney area. And one of them is our YMCA. What a great facility we have for families, seniors, and kids. And I should have worn my trunks maybe today and played with you guys. But what an awesome addition. Yeah, thanks for now. Yeah, you don't want to see what's under here, right? But in all seriousness, congratulations to the YMCA and really our community. This is a community development, and it's awesome to see like I said, the continued investment in our community as always. And so on behalf of our chamber, we want to say congratulations to the YMCA and wish you guys the best and have fun kids, right? So congrats. I'll pass the mic to board member and city councilman, Alex Stratman.
Thank you. It's a privilege to be here. I'm sure if you've heard me speak before, I talk about the partnerships in Kearney, and I stole that from Pete Katsiopoulos, but I make sure I give him credit every time I say it. But it really is a testament to the partnerships and the Kearney way and how we get things done here. I want to recognize a couple of people from the city. I know Eric and Steve are here. Where's Eric? There he is. He did the yeoman's work on this for the city, and Steve's back there somewhere. But thank you to our folks at the city. We've also got a couple other council members. I won't take Jonathan's thunder. I would never upstage the mayor, but we've got Tammy Moore, council member Tammy Moore, the mayor, and also Brenda, our city manager. But this is really just a testament, and thank you so much to the Scott Morris and the Morris family for enabling this. It really is just a testament to how we do things in Kearney. Not to slight other communities, but when they spend 20 years talking about building a new courthouse and we can get it done in about a year here, I think it's just a testament to all the people involved in Kearney that get things done. So on behalf of the chamber, I want to say congratulations to the Kearney Family YMCA. I'm old enough to remember when the YMCA was a storefront downtown across from the World Theater. And now we're building and adding. And so it's just a tremendous opportunity to see the growth here in Kearney and what our YMCA is doing. So with that, without further ado, I'd like to introduce Karen Rhodes on behalf of the Morris family.
All right, thanks. Welcome. We're so glad that everybody's here today. And we're so honored to have Scott Morris and his family here today. So joining Scott is his son, Ryan, his grandsons, Harrison, Jack, granddaughter, Leafy May, and her cousin, Asa, and friend, Ella. Is that right? Ellie and Amy Morris. So we are so glad that you guys are here. And as most people here probably know, Scott Morris and the Morris family are not new to the Kearney Family YMCA. It wouldn't be here if Scott and some other forward-thinking people in the Kearney community back in and Tom Ty's one of those too, if the late 80s were thinking Kearney needed a YMCA. So they worked hard to get the YMCA charter and didn't have a location. So Scott donated the use of one of his storefronts downtown, had a couple tiny offices, and then one room that everything else happened. So whether it was a camp or exercise or step aerobics, it happened there until this wonderful facility was built. And I think also, if we look around Kearney, it's pretty easy to see the benevolence of Scott Morris and the Morris family. You can see it in numerous nonprofits. But I think what's important too is just, Scott, with your innovative and forward thinking, there's so much impact you've had to Kearney that you don't see on a building or on a name. And so we want to thank you for all that you have done and continue to do for Kearney. And during our capital campaign, I had the pleasure of working with Rochelle Morris on what would be most impactful to the YMCA and to the community. Her and Scott wanted to support the capital campaign, but wanted to find the right the right idea. And when Ray, I think the splash pad was your idea, where Ray is. But when we talked about that, when we talked about the splash pad, it just hit a spark for Rochelle. She knew it was something that impacted the kids of the YMCA, the neighborhood, and in our community. And so it's just really with special thanks to Scott and to the Morris family for making this splash pad possible with the generous donation in memory of your beautiful, loving wife, Rochelle. So thank you very much. And now I have a few words from Scott that I'm going to read on behalf of Scott. So good afternoon, everyone. After considering many wonderful ways to invest in the future of the beautiful Kearney YMCA, Rochelle and I found the perfect fit, a brand new splash pad play center. This space will be all-inclusive, playful, and full of joy, and I know Rochelle would be smiling about it. She was passionate about making every child feel seen and valued. As an early childhood educator, she always looked out for the kids who needed a little extra support, and she'd ask for them to be in her classroom. That's just who she was. So with that same spirit of inclusion and love, the Morris family is proud to dedicate this special place to everyone. We hope it becomes a space where all children feel welcome and free to play. And thank you for letting me work with you and Rochelle and doing this project together. So right now, Scott and his family are honored to present the Rochelle Lee Morris Splash Pad Play Area. Thank you. And now, I'm going to turn it over to Ann Dishman, our CEO.
So I think I'm the last one to stand between everybody and getting into the splash pad. So I won't take much time. I just want to make sure, I want to say thank you again to the Morris family for bringing this to our community. Thank you to Crouch Recreation, Tri-City Concrete, all of the contractors, our facilities team, wherever Rob and his team are, that got this all ready. And we had a little sun earlier, but it'll come back, I promise. And thank you to the city of Kearney. The partnership we have with the city is going to allow us to make sure the splash pad's not just open to the members of the Y, but to everybody in this community long term. So thank you to everybody, and let's play. So what's next?
We can cut a ribbon.
All right.
Jonathan, did you want to say anything? Okay. We'll step up here. We'll cut the ribbon. Thanks to our envoys for always holding the ribbon at all of our Morris family, and then probably Mayor and Ann and everybody gather around. We'll take some photos and then we'll cut this ribbon. And here, we'll get them right side up. There we go. Oh my God. So kind of hover, but don't cut yet. And then Riley will give you a countdown. Everybody smile at Riley. Right in the middle. Okay. With the hat. 3, 2, 1.